for our most beloved Param Pujya Swamiji for his successful yatra. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Shri Ram, जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम 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 जय जय राम। जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम 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 जय जय राम। श्री राम। जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। श्री राम। जय Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om, pranams to you all. Hari Om. Oh, beginningless and endless Param Pujya Papa, you are all pervading. You have manifested as the entire universe and you reside in everything. We pray for your blessings for the eradication of all conflicts and fights in all parts of the world and for the bestowal of peace and happiness on one and all, within and without. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om, pranams to you all. Beloved Papa has written Gita Sandesh about Bhagavad Gita. Preface is written by Papa. Let us read that. Based upon the universal vision granted by the Lord and fully conscious of the truth. What is the truth? That the Lord and the devotee, the divine parent and the child are one. This child, the writer, composed this little work and takes leave to place it before the indulgent readers, who are for him the very forms of his most beloved Supreme Lord and Divine Mother. So Papa says he had the universal vision, and he himself is declaring and telling he had the universal vision, and he sees the same Lord. Devotee and Lord are not different. Ramdas and Ram are not different. So that is how even the readers also, Papa identifies they are also Ram, forms of Ram. The teaching of the Gita in its very construction is so built up that it might offer a progressive path. So many are audios, kindly mute, then it will not be disturbance for others. Okay, thank you. Hari Om. The teaching of the Gita in its very construction is so built up that it might offer a progressive path for the sadhaka, aspiring for liberation and the attainment of the highest spiritual eminence of perfect union with and absorption in the all-comprehensive being of the Godhead. So this presentation of the Gita reveals the gradual ascending steps in the evolutionary process of the human soul in his march towards this ultimate goal. So Papa says Bhagavad Gita offers us all the steps, one by one step, how to proceed in our sadhana. So Gita's message is primarily to the man of the world We are all in the family life, professional life, social life, no? For that, everybody. Gita's message is primarily to the man of the world, who, according to it, need not renounce the active life. Papa says, need not renounce the active life and its relations with the world, but can divinize all his actions by a complete dedication of himself in his entire being. So instead of renouncing the activities, renouncing the world, he says dedicate. Do it with love and dedicate all our activities to the Lord. My thoughts, words, deeds, everything. Both as the immortal soul and as the active worker in the field of Prakriti to the Lord of the universe. So Sri Krishna holds yogic action as superior to renunciation of action. Yogic action means, yoga means union with God. So doing all our activities connecting with Lord instead of renouncing the action. While the latter signifies a partial denial of life, the former denotes a transformation of the whole life into the very expression of the Godhead by raising the ignorant soul from the human to his illumined, divine and eternal nature. All glory be to the Lord, the Savior of mankind, the protector of the weak and helpless, the joy of his devotees, and the guide and friend of the aspiring souls. All glory be to the Lord. That is how Papa says. So all steps are explained in the Bhagavad Gita. How to go about. So first step is Karma Yoga. That is what Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. So how to do Karma Yoga gives us the purity of the mind. Chitta Suddhi it is called. So first we have to start with Karma Yoga. We can't live without doing any karma, no? Even the life will not be. Every activities are going on, even if we don't do also. So, Karma Yoga. So there is one stanza, this one verse in Bhagavad Gita. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetur bhuhu ma te sangostva karmani. This is a famous verse, the most quoted verse. Second chapter, 47, sloka number, verse number. It is one of the most powerful messages of the Gita. So what its message of right attitude in action. Karma do as yoga. So in this sloka, what all Lord Krishna has told us. First one, he says, you alone have a choice in action. You have only choice in doing the action. It is the privilege of the human being. It is the privilege of the human being alone to have a choice in action. All other beings are pre-programmed. We have a choice whether to do or not to do and do otherwise. Human being has got. But other animals like, they don't have. They are all pre-programmed. To exercise this choice wisely is the glory of human life. So knowing this, we should know how to do right way the action. Second thing he says, your choice is only in action, never in the result. You have no choice in the result. Your choice is only in action, never in the result. We can do, not do, or do otherwise. This choice ends with action. The results of those actions are governed by the laws of action, that is nature or God. It is not in our hands and are not in our hands. For example, I have a choice in pulling the trigger. Thereafter, according to the law of motion, the bullet will or will not hit the target. I can only leave it. Since the results are not in my hands, why worry about them? Anyway, result is not in my hand. It is under the some law of nature or the God. So why should I worry about them? Why not focus my attention on the action itself? That is what Lord Krishna is advising us. Why do you want to waste your energy in expecting results and getting tensed, anxiety and all? So only do your duty, put all your focus and attention on it. So then action comes perfectly. Third one, he says, do not get attached to inaction. Not doing, laziness, that he says don't do that. Do not be lazy. Laziness is one of the biggest enemies of a person. No one is useless. Each of us has many talents and infinite potential within us. God has given, provided for all of us. So much of potentiality is there. We have to tap it, bring it out. The lazy, however, waste their potential because they won't tap it and they won't use it, though it is a waste. In life, it is hard work alone that pays. Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda used to say that success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Perspiration means, no sweat, means putting our effort. 1% only inspiration, 99% is perspiration. There is one anecdote, some quote they are given. One lazy disciple asked the master. He went to a sannyasi or a saint. He asked, it seems, what is silence? That is the question asked by a lazy person to a master. What is the master answer? Master says, silence comes only to the active. Who are working, they only will get silence. Not simply sitting. He says, whoever is active in the field of family, profession and society, who is connected with all the creation, they will get silence. So to get the silence is karma yoga. Karma should be done as yoga means union with God. That is that. So laziness manifests as not doing or postponing what one has to do. Suppose some work is there, lazy people, what do they? No, I will do little later. No, I can do late. No, it is not emergency, Or they will postpone. Okay, I will do tomorrow. It is not emergency. So they are like that. That is how it is expressed. Whenever we are postponing, we think we can do later. That means laziness is expressing. Some are physically lazy, others mentally, and some both the ways. Physically, mentally also they are lazy. It is not that lazy do not act. It's not that they won't act. They act. What they act? They walk, sit and sleep. This is what they do. They walk, they sit and sleep. These are actions. It is not that lazy thinkers have no thoughts. They also will think. It is just that for them thinking happens anyway. They will think anyway thinking is taking place. They don't think things deliberately. Most of us are lazy in thinking. To apply our thoughts, think out the matter, question, plan, set goals or reason requires effort. So we should do, any work is there, they will think anyway it will happen. Not like that. We should think about it, plan it. See, God has given us intellect. So to use it, we should do that. But usually lazy people won't do that. That is what he says, Lord Krishna. Most of us are lazy in thinking. To apply our thoughts, think out the matter, question, plan, set goals or reason requires effort. Such thinking followed by action alone gives the desired results. So we have a desire, this is the result I should get. Suppose 99% or some project we take, success in that project, we have a desire. But how that desire can be, the result will come what we think is when we put our perspiration in. Inspiration is 1%, perspiration. By what? Planning, questioning, think about that matter, how to do. Any work we take up, no? Then nicely think and then rightly think and then do it. Instead of, anyway, at that time I will go, I'll just, that way it won't. So mental blocks also prevent us from right thinking and action. Arjuna was not lazy. We all know, he is a very good person. His delusion and grief prevented him from taking up arms and facing life. He is a very good person. He thinks and he plans, he does everything. But what happened? His delusion and grief prevented him from taking up arms and facing life. Many people glorify physical inaction. So many people, they will think, no, I don't want to work, I want to sit silent, I want to meditate, or I just want to, it's okay, God is the doer. Anyway, things will happen. That type of laziness is not accepted by Lord Krishna. Many people glorify physical inaction. A job that requires even a little physical effort is considered inferior to one which is sedentary. A job that requires even a little physical effort is considered inferior to one which is sedentary. Such people then spend time and money in rigorous workouts to remain trim. They only concentrate on their physical. They want to be beautified, they want to look present properly. Although they waste time on this is body. So most of the time. So we should not be lazy. Lord will not accept it. We have to work. If we take up our Swamiji only, we will take. What is his age? All of us have seen Ayodhya. It was a rocky area. He lived as an example. He went, he himself made that as a garden. Now, how many hours he used to work himself? Physical work. Every plant is planted by him in the garden. It was rocky. He himself worked. Even till today, any work he will not tell. Everything he does. It's not that anybody will run and do, but still, he just go and then he will do. So they all live, Mahatmas, they live and then they set an example. Do not get attached to results. Now, next point is, he says, Lord Krishna in this sloka, do not get attached to results. This is wrongly understood as give up the desire for results or do not plan for the future. People ask, should we not have goals or desire results? How can any action take place without desire? Without desire, it is not possible. True, it is desire alone that prompts all actions. One should have goals and make plans to achieve them. However, what is to be eschewed is the anxiety and worry over the results even while doing the action. That is what Lord Krishna says. It is not that we should not plan, we should not act. This difference we should know. Usually people will think, results are not in my hand, it's okay. It's not like that. We should plan, we should put our full 100% effort in the action. But worry and anxiety should be left for the result. Because anyway, I have done my best. Suppose a cricket player is there. You all may be watching. So cricket play, the player, what he will do when he goes into the field, whether the team wins or not, he doesn't bother. He puts his 100% effort. And he gets the satisfaction because I played well. That gives them satisfaction, no? Not the whether team wins or not. I played my best. When I put my full effort, then I get the satisfaction. So about the result, we don't have to worry. Worry and anxiety should not be there for the result. The Gita asks that we give up desire prompted actions. The Gita is telling, desired prompted actions, please don't have it. All our actions are prompted by selfishness, usually, with selfishness only we do. Before doing anything, we always ask, what material benefit will I get out of it? If I do this, what do I get it? Such a selfish attitude takes away the joy from an action and makes us anxious about the result. If we do like that, then anxiety comes, worry comes. So that is what it says, avoid the desired prompted actions. One businessman went to a saint, it seems, one Mahatma. So he questioned. He told him, Swamiji, I want peace. Then the saint said, take the name of the Lord for a few minutes each day. You will get the peace. Just try to remember God, chant. That is the advice given by the Mahatma. The businessman said, what will I get? If I chant the name of what will I get? The saint says, you can't do something even for a few minutes without a profit motive. I don't foresee any peace in your life. If you have that type of profit motive in anything you do, peace is not to be seen. It will not be there. So that is why just, peace is our nature. Peace we are not going to get from anywhere. Peace is our nature. We are peaceful, but it is disturbed. The reasons he gives in this, anyway. And fifth one, he says, your right is only to act. You have the right only to act. Do your duty. Duties come to us unasked, depending on our position or stage in life. It becomes the duty of a parent to take care of the child from the time it is born. It is unasked, it comes. To take on the responsibility of doing what we have to do, and to do it choicelessly, unconditionally, with full attention, enthusiasm and effort is the best way to be content in life. Contentment comes when I do choicelessly, unconditionally, then with full attention, focused and enthusiasm and effort. I put 100% effort. That gives me full satisfaction. I feel contented. After a good day's work, we feel fulfilled and sleep well. Whenever we work hard, nicely, with full attention and all, we get tired also, body also get tired, sweating comes, and take bath, fresh you feel, and nicely you will get the sleep. After a good day's work, we feel fulfilled and sleep well. It is the feeling, I did what I had to do and I did it to the best of my ability. That gives me contentment in life. So, I did it, what I have to do, and how I did it to the best of my ability. I put all my effort. That gives us the satisfaction. Most are qualified only for action. This is also hidden in this. Lord Krishna says most of us are qualified only for action, not for the knowledge. Self-knowledge leads to liberation. Actually, self-knowledge only leads us, Gnana only leads us to liberation. However, like Arjuna, The majority of us are not qualified for jnana, self-knowledge. A mind full of worldly desires and attachments is unable to appreciate or abide in the self-knowledge. All of us are having desires, worldly desires, attachments. So if that is filled, jnana won't take place. Knowledge, self-knowledge will not take place. A mind full of worldly desires and attachments is unable to appreciate or abide in self-knowledge. It is difficult for the mind to hold on to jnana. It may not be able to understand. For us, the path of action, karma yoga alone is recommended. Now we know, no? Lord Krishna says, we are all like Arjunas only, no? We are like Arjunas only, isn't it? Worldly desires are there, no? For all of us. All of us have got worldly desires, no? Attachment also is there. That is the reason he says start with karma yoga. Karma, do it without expectation of the results, with full attention and ability. So then slowly the desire prompted actions will go away. By doing without desired prompting actions, what happens? We get exhausted all our old vasanas. No new vasanas are created. Then mind becomes purified. Once the purity comes, then jnana takes place. Self-knowledge, whatever we hear, it will, clarity comes within. Now with this also we are trying to listen to the self-knowledge, but clarity won't come. So only, that is why they say purity is there, then clarity comes. So karma yoga is to purify our mind. Papa gives, that's why importance, everywhere Papa says, first to purify the mind. Nama chanting. He says the easiest method is Nama chanting. Nam, Dhyan, Seva. Through this first purification should come. Then jnana comes. Only when purity comes, mind is purified, jnana comes. Otherwise it is not. That is why for Arjuna also Lord Krishna advised, you fight. You fight the war. He did not say, oh, you can go and meditate. No. Because desire prompted, full of desires are there within, no? Attachment is there. That is why he had delusion, no? Grief, delusion came because of attachment, isn't it? So we are all Arjunas. That's why what we have to do? Karma yoga. How to do karma yoga now? What are the points we have gone through? Karma yoga, how to do? What did Lord Krishna said till now? He said first to do, you alone have a choice in action. As a human being, you are great, because no other beings are eligible to have this choice in action. You are a human being. Use correctly the choice. Then your choice is only in action, never in the result. Then do not get attached to inaction. Don't be lazy also. Then do not get attached to results. Then your right is only to act. And most of us are qualified only for action. So our sadhana should start with karma yoga. But how to do, he explained very clearly. Inspiration is only 1%, perspiration is 99%. And what are the 4 things he told? No? Choicelessly we have to work. I should not think, oh, aisa hai to karne ka, this is good. No choice. Whatever comes, whatever comes, then I should do choicelessly, unconditionally, no conditions should be there, then with full attention and enthusiasm and effort. These are the 5 things we should use in the karma while working. All these should be there. What are the 5 things? choicelessly we have to do, unconditionally we have to do, then enthusiasm should be there, full attention should be there, and effort, 99% effort, 1% only inspiration, all full effort should be put. Then we will become slowly eligible for the receiving the gnana. So Sravana Manana should go on, but gnana will takes place by itself only when purity takes place inside. Purity comes only when all old vasanas needed to be, life is given by God to get exhausted our old vasanas and not to create new vasanas. We are not aware. We are only again and again creating more and more vasanas only because of the ignorance. So if we do like this our karma, he says it becomes yoga and it helps us to get exhausted our old vasanas and not to create new ones, and mind becomes purified. Arjuna, so that is the reason you fight. So for all of us, you fight your life battle with karma yoga attitude. So we'll continue tomorrow. Any question, any doubt, clarification, anything? Hari Om, online. Hari Om, pranams.
Hari Om, pranams, Mataji. Pranams.
Okay. Okay, we will all meet tomorrow. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om, pranams to you all. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om, pranams.